and welcome to the Colour Cave, where we like to play with art stuff. My name is Jem, and to kick off 2022 properly, we are going to delve into our artful box today, which is all about screen printing. Just before we get started, there are lots of fresh goodies in the stash shop should you wish to purchase something for yourself. A lot of the stuff that was featured in some of the Cavemas videos, like the Derwent pencils, are over on the website for you to purchase, so please feel free to head over there and check out what's in the shop. Speaking of the Derwent pencils, the chart that I did in that Cavemas video, I have taken a photograph of it, and you can find that in the resources section on the website as well, should you wish to take a closer look or even download it for yourself. Anyway, onward to artful and screen printing. There's a lot of stuff in this box. So here's our book, which we're going to need. I don't think I need this bit of paper, but I know absolutely nothing about this, and I'm also not using this masking fluid because it stinks. I've got my own. We've got all this paint. I mean, look, like orange, and because this is the upgrade box as well. I don't know what I'm doing. Now, this is the Artful Mixed Media paper. I'm just going to put the box on the floor because there's not a lot of space here. This is the Mixed Media paper, of which I already have one. This is just the slightly older label. I'm not going to waste a pad, so that is a full pad of the Artful Mixed Media paper. I'm using the one I've already got. So I think we need to start from the beginning because, as I say, I really don't know what I'm doing. Tutorial for the beginner's monoprint. That is where we are going, page 46. I hope there aren't bits missing from this tutorial either, because I'll be very upset about that. Okay, beginner's monoprint, here we go. Start by applying the pre-cut sticker to the bottom edge of your screen. The red bit's shown in the picture, so that must be this side. This is the bottom. So if this is the bottom, that must be the top. Now, to me, that should be front and back, but again, what do I know? This will create a well for your ink, and the inside rectangle will be your printing area. Is that not what this is for? Okay. Don't ask questions, Jem. If the thing is, though, can we reuse these stickers? Are these one-time use? I don't know. This is exciting. This is such a good video for a first video back, because I really, I'm still in holiday mode. Come off, please. Whose idea was this today? Maybe I should just have done another polymer clay video. Balls to this, come on. Right, there we go. I've got my nail under that bit. Right. Woo! Because this is not awkward, honest. How in the name of the Lord are you supposed to do this evenly? I'm terrible at stuff like this. I really am. If I line that up there. It's really sticky. Oh God, it's sticky. It's super sticky. That's not square. Okay. It still doesn't look square. Okay, anyway. That's miles off. Look. A huge gap there, and then a not so huge. Oh lordy, right. Maybe it might be easier to line it up this way. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, right, let's go there. Once the screen is taped, turn it over and prop up one end of it so the mesh isn't touching the table. I've got a ball of polymer clay here, and I'm trying to mix the exact colour of Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. I'm nearly there. That'll do for propping up the screen. Oh, right, okay, so we prop it up. Obviously, we don't want our pad to be underneath it because that wouldn't be helpful. You can then start painting directly onto the screen. Be sure to cover every part of the printing area. You want to be quite liberal with the amount of ink on the screen and paint quite fast, as the ink can dry into your screen if you take too long. Well, that's helpful. So they've done a little pattern here. I've also got a small dog nudging me around my feet. Oh, this is stressful. Okay, when you have the whole of the printing area covered in ink, line up your paper under the screen. Make sure the printing area doesn't touch the paper, as you won't be able to reposition it. And then when you're happy, hold the screen, blah blah blah. Pull the squeegee towards you at a 45-degree angle. You need to create a slight bend in the rubber of the squeegee. The slower you pull, the more ink will be pushed into the paper. The faster you pull, the less ink will be put down. You need to clean your screen very thoroughly in the sink. Right, I think this is fairly straightforward, now that I've read through it. So we basically want to print our design, and then we want to get our piece of paper, and we basically put this down on top here, and then we squish like this and then carefully lift it off. I think that's the idea. And then we've got to wash everything out really, really carefully. So, right, okay, I actually think I can manage this without too much trouble. The only thing is just deciding on what kind of design that we want here. There's hair and all sorts in here already. Yeah, it's dog hair. It's dog hair. Oh. So they've done like a nice kind of pretty leaf design. So maybe we should stick to something like that and make it pretty. This is a pretty small paintbrush though. I think I'm going to go and get a bit bigger paintbrush. Okay, so in addition to the number 2 that came in the box, I've also got the Artful number 6 paintbrush as well. I really like these paintbrushes. They make me happy. So, okay, we're going to do a leaf design. This really is just a practice run, I feel. So just off to the side here, I've got what is now affectionately known in the cave as Jill's Giant Palette. Jill was the lady that actually gifted this to me, which it's a big studio palette, it's massive, it's huge. But for things like this, it's really good. So Jill's Giant Palette is going to assist us because I want to mix some colours. I'm also eating some really nice biscuits. And these are kind of like gingerbread-y spicy, and they're Swedish, and it was Julia that sent me these and I can't stop eating them. Oh, wowie! Love it when that happens. Yeah, so in addition to the palette, I've also got some rags here and some water. Okay, I'm going to grab some of this white. Okay, so we're going to go for this simple leaf design. Now, apparently we have to be quick here. I can actually see the way that's sitting on the screen. That is very interesting. Do you know what I'm not looking forward to with this? The cleaning up, because there's cleanup involved. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not really into stuff like this, because I don't have time for this. You know, if I'm art and I need like quick satisfaction. Not instant gratification. Working in pencil is definitely not instant gratification. But it's very straightforward, you know, it's easy to get started, less likelihood of you procrastinating, etc, etc. Let's grab the smaller brush now. Oh, I can actually see this drying on the screen, and I don't like the way this is going at all. So we've got to cover the entire screen apparently, which I don't understand why, but okay. Now this acrylic paint is quite thick. It does say that it can be used just as like regular acrylic as well, which is nice. That's good to know. Right, okay, what I want to do here is clean my brush off. And I want to see what happens if I put... So do I need to fill this entire screen? I really didn't think this through, did I? Like, are they actually... The printing area. Okay, so the printing area is just this mesh part here. I'm trying to go quickly. Oh, got green in it. God damn it. Like, is this supposed to... I don't even know if this is supposed to join up or whether it kind of smushes together itself. I should really have watched some videos on this before I started being an idiot and just jumping in. But you guys know me. I like to find things out for myself. I'm one of these people that tends to learn better by doing rather than just someone telling me, you know, like, you know, giving me some theory on it or whatever. Oh my goodness. Because I learn well from my mistakes. Because I'm like, oh, I'll not do that again in a hurry. Just looking out the cave window, I wish it would stop snowing. It's been snowing all morning. I'm getting a bit fed up with it now. Snow. Okay, yeah, I want to switch to another colour. And I just want to see what happens if we like change midway through. Oh. I think you'd have to really plan your designs out. Obviously this step would go much quicker and you'd be less likely to have your paint drying on you if you had planned this out. Now clearly I've not planned this out, I just wanted to get in with the paint and see what would happen. But that's, you know, that's cool though. Like, you know, obviously if you're going to design something, you do go through that design process. And even if it's just a light sketch, you know, a rough sketch or whatever, you know, got an idea of what you're doing before you go into it. Whereas this is purely for testing and scientific purposes. Normally I would be a little bit more organised than this. Oh, that's probably far too much paint, but who knows? We're going to find out. Okay, so then, when you have a whole background, you line up your paper under the screen, place the screen down. I don't see how this is going to work, but okay. Dun dun dun! And it says, slight bend in it and pull towards you. Okay, now what? After you have printed, place your squeegee down and lift the screen up. The paper is likely to be stuck to the screen. Not really. No, it wasn't stuck to it at all. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, so it didn't actually smoosh all the edges. Oh, I've got paint everywhere. Oh dear. It didn't actually smoosh all the edges together like I thought it would. Like here you can see the white of the paper. And it didn't do much with my two colours. It just kind of stopped. Okay, that's mildly interesting. Kind of. So that's a mono print. You need to scoop up all the ink out of the screen and squeegee and head over to the sink, peel back the black sticker. You need to clean your screen very thoroughly using water and a sponge, making sure all the ink is out of the screen. The ink stains the mesh, so see your design after printing. This is called a ghost. Okay, so basically that's it, and I need to go and clean up. Okay, so I've had a little look through the magazine. I'm just drying the corners of this screen off because I'm talking here. I had a little look through the magazine and there was 2 other techniques that kind of stood out to me, and I will show them very briefly and then we're just going to go again. The cleaning part of this is a total pain in the ass, and this makes me not want to do this ever again. But now, don't be negative. It's good. This is really good fun though, but it's yeah. It's not like a sit down for 20 minutes job. It's like, yeah, you're going to do your whole afternoon. Okay, so the other things that have been noted here is the use of, this is my favourite ever, by the way, artist, Simon Marchner. I'm in absolute love with his work. And yeah, I'm Instagram stalking him as well. Okay, so one of the things they've done here is made a notebook cover, and they've used some of the stickers that come in the box to block off the letters to give you this sort of idea down here. So I kind of wanted to do that, but the other thing that was far more exciting for me is I think they call it colour blending. Yeah, colour blend. Basically you're smooshing stuff together to make a gradient, and you guys know I love a gradient. So I'm going to try and combine these 2 techniques onto my next piece of paper. So I have washed this. This was the sticker that I used last time. Now, whether or not I can get it lined up where I had it before, that's actually not that far off. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Did I even do that on purpose? I just want to see if this is good for a reuse. Obviously, these will have a limited shelf life, I would imagine. There's only so much battering they'll take, but I'm just wondering if we can get more than one. I'm not actually bothered how square this is in the middle. I just, as long as it's there. So now my question is, do we want to stick these on this side? And I think the answer to that is yes, because then they won't be the wrong way round. This is fun. Oh, these are not the easiest to get off of here. And I want a kind of fun feel, like a little kid's done this. We like... Yes. Okay, so now, I need to get rid of all this stuff. I need to work out this colour blend, because if I have the 2 colours that way, then it's going to blend a seam in the middle. So I think I actually want to do it this way. How am I going to do that? Because my squeegee's not big enough. I have to do that, and then... I think this is going to be a disaster. Okay, I've still got some paint here that's not wet, which is not wet, which is not dry, which is great. So I'm going to chuck a little bit of green in with it. Green. What is wrong with me today? A little bit of blue in with it. Well, seeing I've not been filming videos for a while, I'm really rusty. Can't remember my colours, for goodness sake. Right, well, that's way too much. Put a bit of that in. Oh. Get in there. What happens if we mix all this together? We're about to find out. Oh, maybe we could do like, oh, look how nice a colour that is. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe you could do like a marble effect. Oh, that would be much more interesting. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. Now we're talking. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Right, this is a total change of plan, but I just want to see what happens because all these colours are mixed together. This is going to be well good. I'm not wasting paint, so this should technically smoosh down the way. How do I know this is going to be enough paint to smoosh? Like, how do I know this is going to work? I don't. Okay. Move Mike Wazowski out the way. Okay. I'm just going to go for it. Clearly not enough of anything to squish all the way down. Look, I got space at the bottom. No. Is this going to ruin things if I just, like, I don't know. Like, see if I just do... I don't want to waste all this paint. I know you guys can't hear me. This is going to be muffled, isn't it? I don't want to waste all this paint. Still not enough. Ha! Ha! Absolutely not the right way to do things, but... Yeah! Yeah! That's the best fun I've had in ages. Oh my goodness. We like to play, and I'm going to write with in there, obviously. Okay, that's actually really good fun. As I say, it is a lot... it's a lot of mess. For the, this sort of thing, but if you're wanting to replicate something, this, screen print is a great idea. I've had incredibly good fun with this. I think my marbling technique leaves a lot to be desired, but there is a variation in colour there, and I think I'm going to have to put this up in the cave just out of just for posterity. Yeah, what an excellent kit in terms of the actual Artful box. It's very entertaining. I mean, you could sit all afternoon and do this. Unless it's something you're going to do more than once, this kind of thing takes up a lot of storage space. And for me, it's not something that I would do regularly. You know that I am a simple creature. I just like pens and pencils and stuff. But I can't say that I haven't had good fun. I am quite willing to pass this box and its contents on to someone if they would like to try it. The postage on this, because of the weight of it, is pretty heavy going. But if there's anybody in the UK, or anywhere else in the world for that matter, that would like this box for themselves, I have no intentions of keeping it, and I'm not going to put it up in the stash shop because the stash shop calculates postage in a really strange way and it would just be ridiculous. So if there's anybody, I would say probably in the UK, just because it would be cheaper. If there's anybody that would like this box and they want to negotiate, please get in touch. You can drop me an email, and it'll just be first come, first served. So I would really like someone to get the use of this box, because it is a very, very good box. Obviously I'll clean the screen and things first before I send it to you. But I just feel like someone else would get much more use out of this than me. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. I've had really good fun with this. I've learned something new. I've learned about screen printing. Is it for me? No. Did I have fun doing it though? Absolutely. And that's what we're all about here, and every day is a school day. So I think this is a lovely way to start back into the new year in 2022, and I will see you back in the cave on Thursday for another video. On Tuesday there will be the re-upload of Julia's interview. Remember, there was some sound missing. I have sorted that out, and it was a gem problem, not a YouTube problem, so my bad. So that will be up on Tuesday. It is just the same video minus the giveaway stuff at the end and the Cave Moose jingle. So you can check that out on Tuesday if you haven't watched it already, or you want to go back and hear the missing audio. Apart from that, I'll see you on Thursday. So have a great day, everyone, and bye for now.